I see only 21. Take that off too.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I've got a lot of questions on how I install wigs, and I always start with a fresh wash on my client's hair. Y'all don't want to install anybody's wig in their hair, or even your hair, and their hair is not clean. If you come sit in my chair and your hair is dirty, I will recommend that you get your hair washed. Also, make sure the hair is fully blown out. Now that the hair is fully braided down, you do want to go in and start to applying your cap. Once you have placed the cap on the head, just make sure you pull it all the way down to where it is covering your head or the client head fully before you start spraying your holding spray. And I personally use Got to Be Glued holding spray because it gives me more of a flatter application. And I do go in and cut the ears out just so my cap is secured more. And now you see me starting to cut my cap. Y'all, when you cut your cap, just make sure you are cutting out your hairline as you're supposed to, or close to it. It's not going to be perfect, but just remember that the wig should cover where you have cut out your cap. And I'm just making sure I have those areas that were lifted sprayed down. And I do go in and I wipe off the area. Make sure your surface is clean before you do go in and add any kind of glue gel, any adhesive to the area. And I do add a little gel on the end because I did see it lifting a little bit to myself. So I went in and I add a little bit of gel. Now I'm going in with my contour kit just to apply a lighter shade, just to give it a resemblance of her scalp. You can either use the same complexion as you would use for your foundation color. I tend to go lighter just so it's more realistic of the scalp versus looking like your skin. Sometimes, at times, it just depends. And before you add your glue or your adhesive, or your gel, just make sure the area is clean before you apply any of your gel or adhesive. Now you will see me going in and I'm applying my first layer of gel. You at least want to do two to three layers of gel or adhesive so your client hair can stay on longer. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the most exciting part, laying down the wig. Don't be afraid to apply your wig. I just make sure that I bring my wig all the way to the top of the person's head. I don't bring it up too close because you do not want the part in the middle of the forehead, but I do bring it up close enough to where it resembles close to the hairline, to where that adhesive or glue will meet the hairline of the wig. I do press my lace into my gel just to make sure it is seamless, and I do check for areas just so I can make sure that the front of the wig is laying down and also the sides are secured. I personally will go in and I will add a scarf. I apply pressure just to make sure that the wig is secured. The wig is completely laid down. I'm just going in and making sure that where they are lifting, I will apply the gel there in those areas and make sure they are secured and laid down. Y'all, look at that lace. It looks so good, and we're not even finished yet. Just go in and make sure that your areas are dry. Press in the lace. Melt that lace, honey. Do you hear me? Melt the lace. Make sure you keep applying pressure until you feel as if the wig is secure. It just looks very good at this point. I do want to say thank you so much to my cousin for allowing me to apply her wig and for trusting me to style her hair, and also letting me put her on my YouTube. Girl, you the real MVP. And she did have to help me a little bit. See, I just love how that is melted. It looks so realistic. Just these side views, y'all, that looks so good. Once you cut your lace, you can go in and start styling the client's hair. All I did here was apply some water and mousse. Mostly mousse. I put water in the brush. I had a bowl of water beside us, and I was just dipping the brush in and out of that bowl. But she just kind of wanted to go for more of a natural look. Her natural hair is curly like this, so she kind of wanted to go with a look that close resembled to her hair. And also, ladies, do not forget, if your client wig needs to be plucked, pluck it for them. You will see that I do go in and I start plucking the part to where I can make it more realistic versus making it look more like a wig. So she wanted me to go in and pluck her part, and that's just what I did, just to make it more realistic. Ladies, if you like the way this wig tutorial came out, please let me know in the comment box. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.
How she only 21.